because the moon is blocking most of the sun. But when you could see some darker spots, some black spots here and there, and those in fact are sunspots, which are areas of really intense magnetic fields, and the surface of the sun is actually cooler, which is why they appear darker than the rest of the bright sun that we see. Now, we heard a little bit about space weather and some of that solar activity that's coming towards Earth during, some of the sun's activity, and basically these sunspots are where that activity can come from. And right now, the sun is in the part of its solar cycle where more of those sunspots start to appear. So the sun goes through an 11-year cycle, where it becomes active and then where it becomes less active. And right now we're inching towards what we call that solar maximum. And so more and more of those sunspots appear, and that's what we're seeing today.
That is incredible. And I mean, again, talk about activity. Gina, this crowd right now, like, folks, if you could see it, I don't know if you, exactly.
There you go.
We have folks looking up already with the Eclipse glasses on. You see the live telescope feed in your, on the screen right now. We are moments away. What I think is super cool, we've even got some folks out here with their own telescopes and cameras to really capture this spectacular event.
Yeah.
And so, again, it looks like we've got about 4 minutes. The crowd is growing, and I'm interested to see how everything kind of calms down too. So we'll see. Gina, I have another question. This is from Baron on YouTube, who asks, does a solar eclipse have a material impact on the atmosphere?
Oh, I love this question, because with the eclipse, we really are trying to understand the sun-Earth connection. And so you can almost think of the eclipse as a controlled experiment. Basically, the fact that we often, experience changes in our atmosphere during the nighttime, but the eclipse is almost able to turn off and on the sun. So
even right now, we were blasted with the sun earlier, and now it's just
chilly.
like it's darker.
Yeah, and so it's the upper atmosphere that we're really interested in understanding, and the energy and the radiation from the sun creates what we call the ionosphere, this upper part of the atmosphere that's filled with charged particles. And so when the sun's radiation is not hitting the atmosphere, that ionosphere, it changes in its density, its temperature, and we're really trying to understand those changes, and the eclipse gives us that opportunity to really turn the sun on and off, which we can't do.
It's like a little experiment that, honestly, all of us also get to be a part of.
Right?
So that's really cool.
It is.
Thanks, Gina. So our next question is from Hunter on YouTube, who asks, does the solar eclipse affect the moon when it happens at night?
Okay, great question, Hunter. So today, as we're experiencing a solar eclipse, that means that the moon is between the sun and the Earth. Now, the lunar eclipse that can take place is when the moon is actually on the other side of the Earth. And so today we're experiencing that solar eclipse, and we see that the moon is very dark.
And it looks like, too, we're getting a live feed.
Looking at that feed.
All of another annularity taking place right now. Odessa, Texas. Wow.
Oh, there we go.
It's cool to see this comparison right now. What is that? What's on the side of the screen?
Like we might have some solar activity.
Is that a Bailey's bead?
Yep.
Or solar activity? Wow.
Wow. That's
incredible. It is leaving Odessa right now and heading.
It's coming our way.
Us, Gina. Oh my goodness!
In the other live feed that we just have that teeny tiny sliver of the sun left peeking out.
Wow. We've got about 2 minutes here, folks. As you can hear, the crowd is chanting and counting down until our moment right now. Oh, that is beautiful.
It's coming in so quickly too.
And you can.
And I'm going to grab those glasses so that I have them.
Okay, wow. So before we hit our moment and peak in annularity, folks, it's a good time to give a reminder that it is never safe to look directly at the eclipse without proper eye protection when watching even a partial or annular solar eclipse directly with your eyes. You must look through safe solar viewing glasses or a handheld viewer at all times. Do not look at the sun through a camera lens, telescope, binoculars, or any other optical device while wearing eclipse glasses. Wait, 1 more minute, folks. If you don't have eclipse glasses, you can use an indirect viewing method like a pinhole projector, which has a small opening and will project the image of the sun onto a nearby surface. You just heard it. We are under a minute away from the annular eclipse making its way across our area into Kerrville, Texas.
It feels like it's gotten here so quickly. We've been counting down.
I know.
And now we're less than
It
a
is
minute.
beautiful. And
Yeah.
so, again, you're witnessing firsthand the moon passing between our star and the Earth. And we're taking this full screen right now. Gina, let's take this opportunity and get a closer look.
All right.
Oh my gosh,
And looking
this is
around,
the
I mean,
first
everything is so
time.
dim.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh my God. Wow, you know, like, why am I emotional right now?
Oh,
This
there we
is-
go.
Oh my God, this is.
I mean, it doesn't look real.
I didn't think I would cry. Like, what the heck is going on? Wow. This is.
Wow. It looks great. You can just see. It looks like a perfect circle of the sun peeking out. It really is that ring of fire that we have here.
Wow. Gina, I thought I'd have goosebumps, but I'm like literally shaking. This is crazy.
I know. I know. I agree.
So, I mean, this
And
is
I'm
your
just-
first annular